people of YouTube again. So exciting news from us both.
Finding freedom.
We're finding freedom. So last week, the indie projects come to video our van, and it was really good. So as you just saw, we got a free sticker, so that we can have evidence that we
represent their name and everything like that.
Yeah, we can rep them. So when that video is out, which shouldn't be too long, we will make another video and send you a link to it, because hopefully it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, it's quite a fun day actually. Really cool people.
Yeah, they're so nice. Theo and B are so nice. They're really lovely, down to earth. Like the minute they came, it somehow felt like we knew them.
Yeah, it's
already.
like you know them already, and they put you at ease, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
Like it's a good day. We took into this really nice spot on top of a hill.
Yeah, just the view with the view of Snowdon.
And you get a smew. You
A
get
shmew?
you get a shmew. You get a shmew or Snowdon. Get a view of Snowdon and Paddock Lake and all the surrounding valleys and stuff. It's quite nice.
Yeah, I think the location that we took them really represents where we're living right now. So, and we're still in the chapel at the moment, but we've been thinking about other things. But we'll tell you about that in a minute. But yeah, as for our day with the indie projects, it was a bit different because we're used to filming on my phone camera, which
just looking at a phone like we are now. But then when they come, they have all this professional gear. They put this camera right in front of your face, and it's pretty good for us, you know, just getting used to that kind of thing. But it's a bit like, it was
a bit scary, really. It's like really daunting.
Daunting, but it is well worth it.
Yeah, it's so fun. So I'm really, really excited to see how that's going to turn out. They went a walk through the van, and we talked about a few things, like showed how the bed was made. We showed them the log burner, and then afterwards
we had we had a photo.
Oh, we had some photographs
taken.
Like a little family cheesy photograph with Buster the dog. It was quite nice, really. We say cheesy, but actually, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. And then towards the end of the day, they said they're starting to do podcasts, so we did like a little talk of like general van life, and that was also good. We can also send you a link to that as well
once it's out.
Once the video and the podcast is out.
So that was a really good thing. Like if they ever contact you and they want to have a video tour of your van, let them do it, because they are so nice. They are so incredibly nice.
And it's probably going to get your channel like more subscribers and views and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's probably beneficial.
It's good for them and it's good for you as well, and good for us. So.
Yeah, so that's going to be amazing when that comes out. I'm so excited. What else did we want to talk about?
Future plans.
Yeah, so we're at the chapel right now, and that's all well and good, but we're getting itchy feet.
A bit like, we've been in North Wales for a little while now. It's nice, it's lovely. The
prospect of winter's coming.
But we're in this dark chapel, not getting enough sun, not seeing enough places, stuck to this one location, and we're a bit like, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, so me and Dave have been having some serious talks about what it is that we should be doing, because we've got the van now, and she's playing game at the moment. She's not really, I mean, she's got this one problem where she's going super slow up hills, but other than that, she's pretty much playing the game.
Well, we tested, we've been out on a load of weekends, like, we've not had any problems for the past couple of months, have we?
No, so I think we'll take her to the garage at some point and just see what this problem is with the going slow up hills thing.
Yeah, apparently someone said on one of the videos that it could be something to do with the prop shaft. If that's, I've no idea about prop shafts and that. I'm not quite mechanically sense.
But the new garage that we've been taking the van to is pretty good. So
yeah, he just said, "Let me have a drive in it. I'll let you know." So that's probably the best thing to do, isn't it?
And I think when winter comes, because really we want to go to Asia because that's what we usually do now, but I think maybe we're not going to have enough money to go. So.
Well, because you need at least a couple of grand to go for the amount of time that we want to go for, and I don't think we're gonna have a couple of grand each. Maybe we'll have like between us, but like probably not each.
Yeah, so I think what we were planning on doing was maybe heading off to Europe perhaps, because we found a website called HelpX, so you pay £20 for 2 years membership.
Yeah.
And basically you probably already know about HelpX, but basically you go on there and you can search for jobs around the world, and basically you help, say, maybe farming or maybe general jobs, or there's even yoga jobs on there, in exchange for food and accommodation usually.
It's different with each like HelpXer, like it's different. You get different amount of
Yeah.
things. Like you could get free food, you could get free stay, you could get both. It's like.
Yeah.
But that's a good way of saving money whilst you're travelling, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's what we're thinking of doing. I mean, back in Thailand when I did the teaching at the yoga retreat and Dave was doing the gardening, they are on HelpX. We didn't find them through HelpX, but they are on HelpX, and it was a good eye opener for us to see that actually that can be done.
Well, it's because someone was there. I can't remember his name. Some Dutch guy, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I forgot what his name was.
Bald head, but he's a really nice guy. But yeah, anyway, he told us about it because he was there doing HelpX, and he was like, "You should get on this site." He's like, showed me all through it, showed me what to do, and like it's a wicked platform just to travel and get free stay.
Yeah, it's kind of like Workaway. A lot of the people that come at the chapel at the moment, we have a lot of people coming and going through the chapel from all over the world that come via Workaway. So we've seen all these people come into the chapel and doing it. So
like we want to do it.
We've got this fucking van, man, and we should be out in it, but we kind of keep rooting ourselves in places. We kind of keep ending up somewhere and rooting ourselves to like a fixed job in one place, or or getting cozy in some house somewhere, and it's like, we should.
Life is just slipping by and like just get into like routines and stuff, and it's just like that's not us.
No, we need to be making the most out of our van, and I am really, really missing living in the van. Like I am really missing it.
There's a lot of freedom involved. You don't have to go by people's rules. Like we're in a community at the minute, and it's like a cooperative space. And it's like you have to abide by these rules every day. Like you have to work a certain amount of hours a week. You're living in work, and like if you're not working, sometimes it feels like people are looking at you like, "What are you doing? Not working?"
Yeah, you kind of feel a little bit judged at times. Maybe that's our own like paranoia, but you kind of do feel guilty for not being there working, like when you're out and stuff. So yeah, it's not a great feeling. I just feel so much better in the van. So
don't have to play by anyone's rules. It's like the world is yours to use. A lot of freedom, isn't there?
Yeah, so that was what we've been thinking about recently. I mean, it's been a serious thought of ours for a couple of years now, and we either need to just throw ourselves at it, or it's never going to happen.
So that time is coming soon.
Yeah, I think that change is coming
within the next couple of months or so, I think.
Yeah. So
big plans for more videos, like Europe-wise, like Spain, Portugal, anywhere hot.
We want to start taking YouTube a bit more seriously as well, because we enjoy making videos, and we've had a lot of positive feedback recently from people, and we kind of just want to connect with you more and give you more, and show you some adventures that show you what we're actually really about.
Everyone knows who we are, what we do now, and it's like realist. It's really, really like this is how it actually goes. These are the problems that come with it as well. Right.
Yeah, we want to show you the ups and the downs, really.
Yeah, just like
the good stuff and the real stuff that happens, like
real life shit
situations. Yeah. So the only problem I feel that we've ever had with truly living in the van or truly travelling a long term in the van is, I hate to say it, but I think it's money. We always get landlocked to jobs. So like, I know I get a job at the cafe, or I get a job like wherever, and then Dave's got like a landlocked job doing building usually, and
I work for a local builder, and it's generally I work for builders in each area. So I suppose I could try and do that abroad. At least it's a skill that I've got. I can do carpentry, I can do building. I can probably take that with me, as well as you've got your yoga, so we can try and make it work. But I'm a bit like,
it's always a worry.
It is a worry, like you're going into the unknown.
So what someone mentioned to me in my last video, because I was showing like the little lighter holders and stuff I made, someone said, "Oh, you could really sell your jewellery, you could really sell that stuff." And I'm thinking, well, yeah, I do try actually. So I never mentioned it before, but if you're interested in looking at some of the stuff I make, I actually have a Facebook page called Boho on the Go, and the idea is that whenever Dave's driving the van and I'm sat,
which is usually quite a lot, and we drive generally because Wales is quite vast, like quite a big distance, like an hour, like
it's at least an hour when we're going
2 hours, like 2 or 3 hours here and there, like it gives you a chance to make stuff while I'm driving.
Dave drives, and I usually like make some jewellery because it keeps me busy rather than just scrolling
waste
through my
the time on the phone or looking at the scenery or whatever.
Yeah.
But,
so, you want to pass that dream catcher down on there? Show them. So the kind of so the kind of stuff I make is either like jewellery, or sometimes I like making little dream catchers, so little things like this. I mean, it's not much, but it's pretty cute. Like, and it's all made out of natural stuff. So the feathers I foraged, and the wood I foraged.
Yeah, usually the wood, like we go to like riversides and you get willow, and you can bend willow into circles and mould it and keep it there.
Yeah.
So you got circle dream catchers then.
Cool. And I've got like little barefoot sandals that I've made. And
well, this necklace as well, actually. I don't know if you can see that, but it's Labradorite.
Yeah,
pretty
some
cool.
I made.
It's like multicoloured.
It's apparently the Aurora Borealis trapped in stone. But yeah, so if you're interested in looking at any of my jewellery or anything that I've made, when we're travelling, that could be a great help. So
boho on the go.
Also, when we was filming with the indie projects, they recommended to us that we set up a Patreon account. So Patreon account is, I kind of like don't like the idea of mentioning this, but if it helps, it helps. A Patreon is like your subscribers can sign up to be I don't know what you'd call them, a patriot, yeah. And they can like donate you $1 a month. So we've set up one of those accounts, and we'll put the link below. So if once we're travelling, you are interested in supporting us and supporting our content that we will be putting out more regularly on YouTube, you can do that. That would be really nice. So we'll put a link below. I kind of feel really weird, like some kind of crazy beggar, when I'm saying like, "Ooh, donate us money."
No, it's not begging. It's like a lot of people do, and it's a good way of like, you know, helping people go and see these videos. And
yeah, but I suppose we do put out a lot of content, and we don't really
make
expect any
money
yeah. for it. So, yeah. But if you want to support that, you can.
That'd be good.
Yeah. So that's what we've been thinking so far, and hopefully that's going to be a reality for us. Also, we'd like to show you a little update we've made on the van. It's not much.
A little tiny like.
It's not much, but it's something.
Yeah.
So here it is. This little drawer was getting to be a little bit of a problem. So it's quite a long drawer, and it's the kitchen drawer. And as you can see at the moment, the update that we've made is that we've separated the cutlery from the bits and bobs. So initially it was only meant to be a cutlery drawer, but you know what it's like when you've got a kitchen, you end up with a bit and bob drawer. So you just end up throwing all kinds of junk and crap in the kitchen drawer, which is what's happening in the van also. So we had a brainwave, and we put this divider in. So now we have cutlery and crap, which is amazing. So that's a little bit of a time saver when you're fishing for nice.
It works well as well, because like it's such a long drawer, you can make use of it as a space like for. You do need junk, don't you?
Yeah, you do need junk.
Junk drawer.
What's life without junk?
There you go.
That's one little update that we've made so far. So, just in case you were wondering, this is our current location. Has been for a few months. Here's the chapel. That's the chapel we're living in at the moment, and our bedroom is just here. Yeah, it's pretty big. Surprisingly dark inside though. And there's Jess. Buster in the window there, can you see him? He's just... Oh, where's my finger? There. Little busty boy. And Dave's car. Yeah. So, the view is pretty spectacular. To be fair, it's quite a nice day today. We've just had rain continuously pretty much for the past few months that we've been here. So we're quite blessed today, to be honest. This is where we are right now. So that's life currently.
You can see the sea just down here on clear day as well.
Yeah, it's not on a clear day you can see the sea, especially from the window. That over there is Anglesey. And Snowdon is just over that hill. Can't see it.
Is that over there actually?
That's not Snowdon.
Yeah, it's the lump behind that.
Yeah, it's just over there. Snowdon is somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we are right now. And hopefully we'll have some good news for you all soon. Catch you later.